What would you expect to find in the tomb of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh? Gold, jewels, and perhaps answers to some of history's greatest mysteries. In 1922, an archaeologist named Howard Carter embarked on an expedition that would make history. Funded by Lord Carnarvon, Carter was on a quest to uncover the final resting place of a relatively unknown pharaoh named Tutankhamun. After years of meticulous excavation, Carter's team stumbled upon steps leading to the sealed entrance of the tomb. The world held its breath as the doors to the ancient crypt were opened, revealing a treasure trove that exceeded all expectations. The tomb of Tutankhamun, nestled in the Valley of the Kings, was an archaeological marvel. Unlike other royal tombs that had suffered the hands of robbers, this one was largely intact, its artifacts undisturbed for over 3,000 years. The tomb was filled with over 5,000 artifacts: golden shrines, chariots, statues, jewelry, and the iconic golden death mask of Tutankhamun himself. Each piece was a glittering testament to the wealth and grandeur of ancient Egypt. But the tomb was more than just a cache of opulent relics. It was a window into the past, offering invaluable insights into the mysterious world of ancient Egypt. From the funerary rituals to the religious beliefs, from the artistic sensibilities to the social hierarchies, the tomb painted a vivid picture of a civilization that had long since faded into the sands of time. What made the discovery even more fascinating was the enigma surrounding Tutankhamun himself. He ascended the throne at a tender age, and his reign was short-lived. Yet he was buried with such magnificence, it made historians question the conventions of pharaonic importance. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb revolutionized Egyptian archaeology, providing a wealth of knowledge that continues to intrigue historians and enthusiasts alike. It reminded us that beneath layers of dust and centuries of silence, history waits to tell its story. A tomb that held not only a pharaoh, but also a wealth of knowledge about a civilization lost in time. Now let's turn our eyes to a stone that unlocked the secrets of an ancient language. Imagine finding a stone that could break the code of an ancient, indecipherable language. This is exactly what happened in the year 1799, when French soldiers stumbled upon a discovery that would revolutionize our understanding of ancient Egyptian culture. The Rosetta Stone, as it came to be known, was found near the town of Rashid, or Rosetta in Arabic, in the Nile Delta. This unassuming slab of granodiorite, about the size of a large coffee table, held the key to deciphering the mysterious Egyptian hieroglyphs, a writing system lost to time for nearly 2 millennia. The stone's significance lies not in its size or its material, but in the scripts carved into its surface. 3 scripts to be precise. At the top, there were hieroglyphs, the formal writing system of the ancient Egyptians. Beneath that, a script known as Demotic, the common language of Egypt at the time. And at the bottom, ancient Greek, the language of the Ptolemaic rulers of Egypt. This was the breakthrough. Scholars could read ancient Greek, and they used this to crack the code of the hieroglyphs and Demotic. The same decree, issued by King Ptolemy V, was written in all 3 scripts. By comparing them, historians and linguists could finally unlock the secrets of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. The Rosetta Stone did more than just unlock a language. It opened a window into a civilization that had been shrouded in mystery. With this key, we could begin to read the stories etched in stone on countless monuments, tombs, and artifacts. We could hear the voices of pharaohs and commoners, priests and scribes, echoing down through the ages. The Rosetta Stone, a single artifact, opened up a world of understanding. It showed us that sometimes the key to unraveling a mystery may be as simple as finding the right piece of the puzzle. And with that piece in place, an entire world can come into focus. A single stone that opened up a world of understanding. Now let's travel to an ancient city frozen in time. What if a catastrophic event could provide a glimpse into the daily life of an ancient civilization? Imagine for a moment the bustling metropolis of Pompeii, a vibrant city frozen in time in 79 AD by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. This event, though devastating for the inhabitants, has allowed us to step directly into the past. The volcanic ash acted as a preservative, capturing the city in its everyday state. The streets of Pompeii, once filled with the sounds of chatter, the clatter of horse hooves, and the hustle of merchants, now echo with the silence of history. Yet, these cobblestone pathways, still bearing the grooves of chariot wheels, whisper tales of a time long ago. As we wander through the preserved homes, we see the remnants of Roman luxury. Beautiful frescoes adorn the walls, intricate mosaics are embedded into the floors, and elegant sculptures stand as silent sentinels of an era of grandeur. From the lavish villas of the wealthy to the modest apartments of the working class, each dwelling offers a window into the lives of its occupants. The artifacts unearthed in Pompeii further enrich our understanding of Roman life. We find amphoras that once held wine and olive oil, bronze and iron tools used by artisans, and even bread, baked nearly 2 millennia ago, still preserved in the ash. But Pompeii is not merely a relic. It's a living testament to the resilience of human culture, a civilization that thrived amidst the shadow of a volcano. It's a city that, despite being silenced by Vesuvius, continues to narrate the tale of its vibrant past, of its people, their lives, their joys, and their fears. The rediscovery of Pompeii has given us an unparalleled snapshot of Roman life. It's as if we've been handed a key that unlocks the door to a world that existed almost 2,000 years ago. A city silenced by a volcano, yet it still speaks volumes about ancient Roman life. Now, let's plunge into the sea to discover a sunken time capsule. Have you ever wondered what lies beneath the waves, waiting to be discovered? Well, in 1982, a remarkable discovery was made that gave us a tantalizing glimpse into the world of ancient maritime trade. It was the Dead Sea shipwreck. This 4th century BC trading ship was found at the bottom of the Dead Sea, perfectly preserved in the oxygen-free depths. But it's not just the ship itself that's fascinating. It's what was found inside that really paints a vivid picture of the past. The ship's cargo consisted of hundreds of amphoras, those distinctive 2-handled jars that were the delivery containers of the ancient world. Now, these weren't just any amphoras. They were filled with products that were the lifeblood of ancient trade: olive oil and wine. The olive oil and wine found in the ship's cargo hold weren't just commodities. They were symbols of the Mediterranean's vibrant trade networks. They were a testament to the complexity and sophistication of ancient economies, showing us that even thousands of years ago, the Mediterranean was a bustling hub of commercial activity. And it's not just about the goods. The ship itself provides valuable insights. The design, the construction techniques, the materials used, all these elements speak volumes about the technological advancements of the time. Just imagine the ship setting sail, loaded with goods from across the Mediterranean. It would have been an integral part of a vast network of trade routes, connecting different cultures and economies, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and innovations. This underwater time capsule allows us to voyage back to a time when the sea was the world's main highway, where trade ships like the one found in the Dead Sea were the heavy-duty trucks of their day. It's a reminder of how interconnected our world has always been, and how trade has always been a driving force in human history. A sunken vessel that sails us back to ancient trading routes. Now, let's soar high above the deserts of Peru to discover a mystery etched in the earth. Imagine flying over a desert and seeing massive images etched into the earth below. This is the captivating sight that awaits you in the arid plains of Peru, home to the mysterious Nazca Lines. These are not just random scratchings in the sand, but enormous geoglyphs spread across hundreds of kilometers. A marvel of ancient engineering and artistry, they depict a menagerie of creatures and shapes, from hummingbirds to spiders, from monkeys to mysterious humanoid figures. The Nazca Lines are not just immense in size, they're also ancient. Created between 500 BC and 500 AD, these geoglyphs have withstood the test of time, remaining largely intact due to the region's dry, windless, and stable climate. However, the size and age of these figures are not what make the Nazca Lines truly fascinating. It's the enigma that surrounds them. Who created these massive drawings, and for what purpose? These questions have puzzled researchers and enthusiasts for decades, making the Nazca Lines one of archaeology's greatest enigmas. Some theories suggest that the lines were made by the Nazca people, an ancient civilization that once thrived in the region. But why would they invest so much time and effort into creating art that could only be fully appreciated from the sky, long before the invention of flight? Others propose that the lines might have had a religious significance, used in rituals to honor the gods or to pray for rain. There are even more outlandish theories that suggest extraterrestrial involvement, although these lack scientific backing. Despite countless studies and theories, the true purpose of the Nazca lines remains shrouded in mystery, a silent testament to a past we are still struggling to fully understand. They serve as a compelling reminder of the complexities and enigmas of ancient civilizations, and the vast amount of knowledge still waiting to be uncovered. Enormous desert drawings that leave us with more questions than answers. The journey into our past never ends, and every discovery brings us a step closer to understanding who we are and where we've come from.